So first set is obviously just a warm-up set with the bar. I have done a couple of minutes on my retro assault bike before that, just to get warm and stretch off my hamstrings and quads, just to sort of go through the motions and pretend like I actually warm up. So that was a set of 8, pretty straightforward. Next set was 40 kgs, set of 5. For some reason it looks like there's a bit of a slope to that barbell on my shoulders, so I mustn't be centering myself in that properly, so that's going to be pretty awkward for the whole video. Next set is 50 for 4, just building up. So first working set on week 1, day 1 is 65 kgs for 4, 5 sets of this. I will show all 5 sets, but I will not talk over all 5 because, well, what can you really say for 5 sets of squats? I am going to try and do the whole program beltless and without my lifting shoes, just because, try to get my raw strength up without any sort of aids. Not that I think it's cheating, but I just think it'd be cool to have a big squat with no strap and no shoes. Don't really know what set I'm on here. I've lost count. Might be 3 with 65, so 2 more after this. You will see after this one my camera did die, so slightly different camera angle, a bit more zoomed in. Amateur hour here, first vid, probs, but whatever. Haters gonna hate. Hit me in the comments. Remind me to charge my camera. Okay, final set of 465, I hope. I'm trying to keep decent form, trying to just get below parallel every time. Keep my knees out, keep my back straight and tall, keep my chest up. So, this is where we start. 3 clean and jerks, 3 bar facing burpees. First set, 50 kg, definitely felt a lot heavier than I thought it was gonna. I'm not strong on any level, but I didn't think it'd be that hard. Bar facing burpees, I was trying hard not to go too fast, because I knew I was gonna get tired. You sort of see me attempting to move faster than a walking pace, but it didn't look very good, so I think that I'll quickly stop. It's quite hard when you're hard but important when you're trying to do things for time, to try and keep half decent form, just so you don't get injured. One of the main problems I have here is the gravel. Is slippy, so that's a hazard, and I'm sort of haven't injured myself yet, despite 8 months of training, so I'm quite pleased with that, but I can see it happening at some point. And it's actually not flat, so when I'm facing this way, or this way, when I face this way, my left foot's lower than my right, so it's like awkward, and you sort of pulling, it's just awkward, because the bar isn't level and your feet aren't level and you're sort of always off balance, which isn't great. I actually felt when I was doing this I got into almost a bit of a rhythm with the clean and jerks. It was the burpees. I mean, they're not really burpees I was doing. I was sort of just doing a press up and stepping over the bar. Pretty pathetic. But just every time I got to the bar after the burpees, I was absolutely exhausted. Needed a real breather. So, yeah, pathetic. I mean, I feel like I've been doing fitness for quite a while now, and it doesn't matter, I don't think, how long you've been doing fitness for when you do these CrossFit workouts. You just get destroyed every single time. But that's part of the fun, isn't it? You know, that's the whole point, isn't it, of the old general adaptation or whatever it is theory, where you keep doing hard stuff and over time you get better. So that's what I'm trying to do. I've no idea what round I'm on now, but I'm looking pretty slow. God, how slow that was. Move, fat boy. Oh my god. One of the other, apart from the stones and the uneven ground, one of the things that was quite hard to think about was what round you're on. I found that really difficult. You sort of lose track, and I think at this point I'm like, I need to step over the bar again. Or do I? No, I don't. God. So athletic and so fit. I do genuinely think though that CrossFit is the answer to just being fit for life. I love the randomness of it. I love how it's constantly varied. I love the functional movements. Although I've been sort of, you wouldn't know, but I've sort of been training for quite a few years, and I just found bodybuilding or sort of bro splits quite hard to stick at for more than like 4 weeks, because it's just sort of boring. Doing the same thing every time for weeks and weeks and weeks. So doing stuff like this, the whole going through the process of creating workouts and testing yourself and making stuff up and just having fun, doing it with partners and all that is great. And it's probably why I'll just keep doing it. I'll do it forever, hopefully. And although, I might not look like Arnold of the 60s and 70s, it should keep me pretty fit, keep my heart healthy, keep my lungs fresh, and hopefully the theory, if I eat well and train consistently and don't snap myself up too often, then you should be able to train forever and ever until you croak it, so that'll be decent. If you can hear any background noise, then that is my dog chewing a toy very inconveniently whilst I'm doing a voice recording, so that's helpful. Good boy. Oh god, look at the state of me. There can only be one or two sets left after this. It seems to be going on forever. Look at me, exhausted. Yeah, I think this is the 9th set. Jerks looking as strong and average as ever. Just make sure I get my head through, because otherwise I think it doesn't count. See, I think what I did there was step over the bar I shouldn't have done. And what you see at the end of this is yeah, you see now, I think because I stepped over the bar before I did the first burpee, look at that stomach, I'm now confused as to why I'm on this side of the bar. And I'm not just thinking, I'm thinking, no, I'm counting in my head. Look at that, I'm confused. Why am I on this side of the bar? God help me. Here we go. Still confused. Just doing those mental maths in my head. Yeah, look at that. All this time I could have saved if I'd have just picked up the bar and gone. Last set. 1, 2, 3.
So what you saw today was me starting a new squat program, the Bulgarian method, which is basically squats every day. The first 4 weeks are pretty light, sort of ease you into it so you don't murder yourself like sort of a normal person would do. So on about week 5 it'll get quite interesting. So today there's about 8 sets, they were all pretty light. And then the WOD was Grettel, which is 3 clean and jerks, 3 bar facing burpees for 10 rounds. I scaled it with 50 kgs, not 62 or whatever it is in 155 pounds or some sort of American nonsense. And yeah, I was exhausted by about the 3rd round. Don't know why. Maybe it's just I'm not very fit. So that was really tough. I struggled with that and I was sort of just walking through it. I was trying to just keep moving because I was absolutely paggered by about the 3rd round, so like 2 minutes in. So that was good, but yeah, that was me, just an average Joe trying to do some fitness. I enjoyed it. I feel better now. So